So, lads, today, Dewanna Bonner is officially ruled out. She has been ruled out for the Indiana Fever versus the Connecticut Sun, which is not an ideal one. Look, if the Fever are going to win a ring, we have to be honest. If the Fever are going to win a ring, which is extremely unlikely at this stage, like, look, I know we beat the Liberty. Liberty didn't have John Quell or Leonie Phoebus. I predicted the Fever to win before the game. I literally predicted the Fever to win. Like, and this is somebody who people call overly negative, and everyone thought they're going to lose to the Liberty. And I literally said, I was like, without the Liberty's two glue players, the Liberty's defense is non-existent. So, like, I predicted them to win that game, even without her. But I still think they're going to win this game tomorrow. But Dewanna Bonner's got to be 100% for the Fever to win the title. They've got to figure it out. And a game like tomorrow will be unbelievable for chemistry. And Dewanna Bonner is obviously being ruled out for personal reasons. And at the end of the day, look, there's bigger things than basketball. Hopefully, Dewanna Bonner is okay. Not a good thing for the Indiana Fever team. We can be honest. Like, we've got to talk about like it's basketball. And that's the weird thing is like, so many people are like, oh, you're talking about basketball. There's bigger things. Like, yeah, you can simultaneously talk about the negative effect on the team it's going to have, but also say, do you, I guess? Like, it's hopefully she's okay and there's more important things than basketball. But like, it's funny. Fever fans don't care about Bonner. Every single response is hope she gets better soon. Praying for her, hope she's okay. It's every single response. People are just making stuff up off the top of their heads. People are writing fanfics. People are writing fanfics right here. But yeah, like if you guys don't know what Dewanna Bonner, like she was their best player the last time these two teams played. She was. Dewanna Bonner was the best player on the Indiana Fever team against the Connecticut Sun. Like it was Dewanna Bonner willing them back into the game by herself, essentially. Like she had 13 points in that game. And if you guys didn't see it, am I right in saying that all 13 of these were in the fourth? She hit back to back to back threes, I'm pretty sure, in the fourth. So like all periods Q4. Did Bonner have all of them in the fourth quarter? No, she had 9 points in the fourth quarter. 3 of 4 from 3, back to back to back threes on back to back to back possessions. Like you guys didn't see the play by play in this game. Like they were like Bonner literally just got them back into the game by herself. So like you can see here, they were down 16, I think, at one stage. And then obviously Lexi got it back to 9. Thing got it back to 7. And Tasha Howard, Dewanna Bonner, boom. Hits a shot to make it 4. Dewanna Bonner hits another step back to make it 1. Aaliyah Boston gives them the lead. Sanaya Rivers gives them the lead again. Dewanna Bonner hits another 3. In fairness, Bria Hartley hit a crazy 3-point shot, and Sanaya Rivers hit a 3-point shot. Like, how are we to expect Sanaya Rivers to be hitting threes? Especially like when Lexi Hull comes down and makes it a 1-point game, and then Marina Mabry hits a crazy shot. Like, in fairness, the Connecticut Sun were clutch. The Connecticut Sun were clutch in that game, but Bonner was the player who got the Fever back into that game with 3 shots down the stretch. So obviously Dewanna Bonner being out is not great, and look, this would be a game that could help build chemistry. But at the end of the day, look, the more important thing is that Dewanna Bonner is okay. Again, basketball is such a small part of life, especially when you're not making NBA money. Like obviously there are more important things than basketball, but like if you're making 50, 60 million a year, it's got to be a pretty damn good reason to miss any games. 200k. That reason doesn't have to be quite as serious, but still, it doesn't really matter. It does not really matter. And I gotta just say it when it comes to Dewanna Bonner here, like I would assume the vast majority of Fever fans are just hoping that she's okay, hoping she's all right, and hoping that it's nothing too serious is going on, because at the end of the day, that is no question about it. The most important thing is her personally. It's more important than the team realistically at this point in time, and it's early on in the season, so like she shouldn't obviously shouldn't feel too bad. But either way, like look, Dewanna Bonner has been the greatest players of all time. I've seen some people messaging me being like, "Oh, is it that serious?" I'm like, look, I think if Dewanna Bonner is missing games, it's pretty damn serious. And also, like, Dewanna Bonner is playing for the Fever as much as anything for family reasons. So there could be issues there. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully her kids are okay. Hopefully everyone in her family's okay. Because let's be honest, with Dewanna Bonner, like, there had to be damn good reasons why she played in Indiana over Phoenix. Because let's be real, basketball wise, it made no difference. I think Indiana and Phoenix are very similar level teams. She chose Indiana over Phoenix, and I would assume family is quite a big reason for that. So, yeah, hopefully all's good with Dewanna Bonner, and hopefully we can see her back out. Hopefully whatever ends up happening doesn't last too much longer, and hopefully we can see her back on the court as soon as possible, because at the end of the day, Fever team in September, if all's good with Dewanna, in September the Fever need Dewanna Bonner to make it, to win the playoffs. Like we saw, like Sophie Cunningham did a great job on Breanna Steward, but like when they face the Aces, when they face the Lynx, it's going to be Bonner and Sophie Cunningham at the 4 more often than not. Like against those two teams, against any teams with dominant power forwards, you're probably not going to be playing Natasha Howard that many minutes in around the 20. So you're going to need Sophie Cunningham, you're going to need Bonner really to step up. And I mean, from a basketball perspective, it's not like they're going to need her tomorrow. It's really not like they're going to need her tomorrow. It's her playing her whole team. But like, the Fever are like, what? I think they're like 17-point favorites or something. Like, it should be a blowout. Like, the Sky beat this team by double digits. The Fever should absolutely blow them out. And Caitlin, go get your 30-point triple-double or something. But, yeah, what do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you guys think this is going to be a big loss? Do you guys... I mean, I think everyone kind of wishes she was playing. Actually, you know what? There's some Fever fans that still think she's, like, the worst player in the world and she's just done nothing. And I think on the defensive end, she's been really good. Offensively, yeah. Other than the fourth quarter against... I think there was one game she had 21 and he was against the Mystics when they lost. Didn't really matter. But, like, offensively in the fourth, she was great in one game. She's been bad offensively all year. However, defensively, Bonner has been... I think Bonner's been really good in the defensive end. I think she was a huge factor in why they almost beat the Liberty with both teams at full strength. And I also think, like, her defense, even any of the games she has played and wins, I think her defense has been really, really good this year. It's just a pity the offense hasn't clicked. But yeah, do you guys think it's any sort of a loss at all? Or do you guys think it's a big loss? For me, I don't think it's much of a loss in isolation, but I do think the longer she's out, the worse it'll be, because I think the team needs her to win a title, even though I think it's extremely unlikely. But if Dewanna Bonner becomes Dewanna Bonner, they got a good chance. So anyway, I'll see you guys.